What's up, everybody? Brant with Liftech here. Today, we're standing in front of a giant pile of steel, and we're going to talk about when's the right time to get your foundation inspected. Arguably, one of the most important things to consider is the age of your home. For example, in Colorado, every home builder is required to warranty the structure integrity of your home for 10 years. So if your home's less than 10 years old, you want to start identifying any signs of foundation failure early so any possible repairs may fall on the home builder and not you. The second tip to consider is who's going to be doing the actual inspection. For example, you can hire a structural engineer to inspect your entire home's foundation, but whether your home actually needs repairs or not, that structural engineer is going to charge you a fee. So early on in the process, maybe don't turn right away to a structural engineer. You can also hire foundation repair companies like us here at Liftech to conduct that inspection. We pride ourselves at Liftech with being honest and thorough, and more often than not, we tell homeowners they don't actually need repairs. Just be wary that if you do hire foundation repair companies to do this inspection, if they come up with massive repairs right out of the gate, at that point it might not hurt to get a second opinion or hire a structural engineer. One more side point there, at Liftech we always are happy to refer out structural engineers to conduct the actual inspection. If you reach out to a company and they're being kind of secretive about who the structural engineers they are recommend, that could be a red flag. Any company that's open and honest should be happy to have engineers inspect your foundation for you. Tip number 3, are you planning any sort of renovation in the near future? Finishing your basement, new windows, new back deck, landscaping. If you're considering any of that, please get your foundation inspected. It's heartbreaking to go out to a home that has all new windows and find that it's 3 inches out of level and have to tell the homeowners you can't bring it back to level or the windows won't sit properly. So if you're planning any of that for the sake of your own wallet and sanity, get your foundation inspected if there's any signs of failure before you do any major renovations to your home. Tip number 4, are any of the signs that you've noticed getting worse over time? Is there a crack in your concrete that's expanding? Are your windows getting harder and harder to shut? Well, this is a case that the foundation is maybe settling more and more. In a lot of cases, foundations can settle and then never move ever again. So if you notice a crack and it stays the same for 2 years, you might be fine. One tip we like to recommend, for example, if you see a horizontal crack, feel free to mark both ends of the crack, and that way in a few months if you go down there and see it extends past the mark, you know that crack's expanding. Sometimes you can convince yourself it's moving or it's not, and in reality you don't really know until you take the measurements. While there are many more tips to consider, we're going to end on this one. Get your foundation inspected when you feel you need it inspected. If you're the least bit concerned, worried, or noticing any signs, and that's keeping you up at night, get it inspected and know that honest companies like us here at Liftech take great pride in telling you no repairs necessary, your home's fine. Also, if there is a slight issue or cracks, we could also identify things that may be accelerating it or contributing to it, like poor drainage or something like that, to maybe slow down, prevent, or make a future repair a lot less costly. So we want you to have that peace of mind. Get back to enjoying that Colorado sunshine. If you're the least bit worried, feel free to call us here at Liftech, and we're always happy to help.